We came into Pine Mountain, Georgia today just to kind of walk around and check things out. And as we got out of the car, I noticed this. These don't even look real, but I love this. Check this out. See the flag up there that says welcome. And look at this. These don't even look real, do they?
Oh, they're gorgeous.
But aren't they gorgeous? But you can look up closer and tell, yeah, they're real. But we're gonna walk around a little bit. They have a farmer's market on Saturdays from 10 to 2. We will not be here on Saturday. We're leaving Friday.
What's the name?
Chipley Square.
Isn't that Chip's like official name? Or is it
No.
Shipley?
No, his name was Shipmate. We stopped in the visitor center for them to tell us a little bit about places to eat. A lot of it we had already seen. And we passed by this place on the way in. And we almost stopped, but we parked. And we'll walk down here. It's not very far.
Nice.
Eats on the Corner is where we're going to eat. And if they recommended it at the visitor center, I figured that it would be pretty good. They said they had good food. So I'll show the rest of the town when we come out. Well, bummer. We got here, and even though it says they open at 11, it's Wednesday. They're closed, so, oh well. Too bad. We were gonna eat here. All right, we're gonna cross the street. There's a place down here that we're going to go and eat instead if they're open, so we're gonna go check it out. We passed by a place earlier with big dinosaurs, and as we got here on this corner, noticed some dinosaurs on the corner. I don't know the story. So we stopped into a place called Unique Expressions. I knew that they had coffee, but the people at the visitor center said they have food too. As I was walking over here, the strap on my purse broke, so Kurt's going to spend his waiting time before he gets his pizza fixing the handle on my purse. If not, it's going in the car. You like his shirt? Paula gave that to him for Father's Day. For his birthday. That was birthday, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, I like it. I didn't want a video inside. There are a lot of people in there, and they have merchandise and things like that. There are the hours, and here's the menu. And like I said, they've got the menu hanging up back there, but I didn't want to do it, mainly because of all the merchandise in there. A lot of places don't like you to do that if they're selling things. I'm gonna stay here for just a second. You can read it or you can take a screenshot. Kurt got a pizza. He got a 1 meat topping pizza. And I got a smoked turkey wrap with chips. I forgot because they brought mine out a minute or two before Kurt's. I already took a bite. Something in it spicy. I need to read it again. Not spicy, but it's good.
I love it cut in square.
And look, thin crust, cut in squares. That just made Kurt's day.
Oh, good. You have no idea.
So,
Oh, it's so good.
how's the latte?
Very good.
Now, he and I vary on the temperature that we like. Was it hot enough?
Yeah. I don't like it boiling.
It still feels hot, so it might be hot enough for me. But there's mine, and then I got regular kettle chips. I was telling Kurt growing up that I used to hate kettle chips growing up. Now that's all I want. So, how's the pizza?
Very good.
You didn't put anything on it yet?
Nope,
Cheese or pepper? But I bet it is good because it's thin crust. So we're going to eat. Well, we're done eating. It's going to show a little bit more of this place on the outside.
Really cool.
Yeah, and they do have some unique stuff in there.
They do tent bags, like canvas, burlap. They use that and then repurpose it into purses.
Military.
Military canvas
Yeah.
stuff, like camo stuff.
And so they made shoulder bags, like purses. So we're going to head down this way to the Cat's Meow, or whatever is before that. We're going to check out all these other places. We stopped in here. They have a lot of antiques. I was looking at a lot of the stuff, and it looks like they may have acquired a bunch of stuff like from estate sales and stuff, because they have a massive amount of like antique jewelry that, you know, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. You know, I was telling Kurt, I know that some people are in the market for antique rings, for engagement rings. You know, I heard a lot of the younger generation don't want to buy diamonds, and they're opting for things like that instead. I'm gonna stop in here. Kurt's already in there, so I'm on my way in. Well, let me tell you something. Don't come into this place if you want to keep your money. Oh my goodness. This is the neatest store. Really, really cool store. The Cat's Meow. Of course, we spent some money, but I'm not going to tell what it is because it's not for me.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey.
They have Arnold the cat in there.
I know. It's called a Cat's Meow.
And they have Arnold the cat.
And they have a cat in there named Arnold.
And he is very cool.
That is like, if you take gloves and like triple her size.
He's very soft and short hair.
And he's sweet.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And the prices are not like outrageous. So, yeah.
Yes, please.
Up next is Pine Mountain Art and Jewelry. So, oh, they're not open.
No, they're not open.
Womp, womp, womp. Where's Paula and Julian when I needed real trombone? But there is a boutique open right here, so I may be stopping in there. I'm looking for a dress.
Yeah, books over there.
Okay. I can't find Kurt. He came out of here and I have no idea where he went. Stopped in there. They have lots of cute stuff, but nothing that I liked in my size. Oh well, I guess I didn't need it, right? I have no idea where he went unless he went in here. He said he was going outside to sit down, but I don't see him. You didn't find anything in the antique store?
Yeah, I found a lot of things.
All right, this is
We got a lot
Whisk.
of those things.
And what's down on the end?
Food and wine.
Okay, let me get around here. Wine and food tasting Saturday. It's not Saturday. Today's Wednesday, so I guess we could go here and then cross over.
Yeah, and then I'd like to go over there, but we can come back. This is only like 10 minutes from where we're staying.
Right, so we may come back another day, and I'd already said that. In that store, we got a couple of sweet dip mixes that you mix with cream cheese and butter, and one that you mix like with sour cream. We got some graham crackers the other day,
Some that Linda gave us, and we'd like those.
so we're gonna mix that up. Yeah, a while back, Linda gave us soup mixes for Christmas. I can't even remember when that was. I got tons of those in there, but now that it's summer, I did not get any of those, but they're good.
Yep.
And if we're ever here, especially in the fall, it might be a good time to get it.
Well, we might swing by tomorrow. This is like 10
True.
minutes.
All right, we're gonna call it a day for right now, but I'm probably going to add the rest of the town if and when we stop by, because we came down one side of the road and we are not even come close to finishing. Yeah,
2 days later.
we're going back to downtown Pine Mountain and finish up today.
Yep.
Normally on our departure days, we just get up and kind of head out early. Usually our destination is at least 3 to 4 hours away. This one is only 1, And this is kind of a weird situation because we're leaving.
Well, we're basically just not hitting Atlanta traffic today. That's what the whole deal is.
We are leaving Eastern time and we're heading into Central time.
Correct.
Check out is at noon. Check in is at 1. So check out here in Pine Mountain is noon, which Central time is actually 11 o'clock, which means that check in, it's confusing.
We got to kill an hour.
We have an hour drive, which means that we'll arrive around noon if we leave here at noon.
I had to wrap my head around
I know, it gets confusing. But then, so we're going to try to kill an hour.
Have we talked about that? The center divider thing, I just saw some bicyclists. That was a railroad track that they have taken up since they don't use it anymore. And now they have, 11 miles of bicycle trails or something?
And bicycle walking trails right here in between the two. So we're going to head over here and see what else is over here. We parked over there the other day. Parked over here on the other side. We don't need anything in the bike shop, but there's a really neat bike shop here. They have bicycles, e-bikes. It's called Chipley. Yeah, Chipley's Cycle Bicycle Shop. They've got equipment. It says they're open 10 to 5, but their door's already open. We may be out of luck today. Like even right here, they're not open until 10:30. And Kurt wanted to go to that antique store over there, but their lights are not even on. All right. I was looking at that right across there. Chipley Historical Center of Pine Mountain and Town Hall over there. This is Broad Street. Yeah, remember the other day we were here and we were looking at those lilies right there because they didn't look real. And it looks like some of the ones that we were looking at that were just buds have started to bloom out now. We were thinking this place opened for breakfast, which it does not. So we were going to come back here for breakfast, but they open at 11. Even though we're probably not going to get to go into any of these shops, it's still a neat town. Look at this beside you. And right there, that looks like was that a garage door or something? Or was that, or does that look like that's something they created?
No, it looks like a garage door.
Listen, do you think this?
It is a garage door.
Okay, look at what it says. Right here.
Oh, a ghost sign.
Ballards. I don't know. Buick? Oh, wait a minute. Does that say Ballards, Buick, and then something else was painted over it, it looks like.
No, it's not Buick, it's OB.
Yeah. Huh. I can see it better in the camera than I can there. I don't know what it says. But we were wondering if this was, a garage of some kind or a car showroom maybe in the past. And then right next to it, it says books are here. Chipley and Maine is the name of this. I remember years ago we got Kurt's mom and dad a couple of those to put out in their backyard when they had the pool, remember?
Yep.
Right here in the corner, look at all of this stuff that they have.
Oh, man.
And look at this, look at the mural.
Yeah, we got mom and dad a couple of those planters.
Uh-huh.
Is that what you were talking about over there?
Uh-huh. The mural is really neat. Look at the goats. They have tons of those. And then they have the ones that are smaller, like on a stake here. There's another mural right there. Right here on the corner, there's an old gas station that reminds us, it almost looks exactly like it. There's one in Hartwell, and it looks a lot like it. Look at this though, this one's still got gas pumps. They're probably not original, don't you think?
No, I think, well, they,
Can't hear you.
Pure, that was the brand. It's on gas pumps too.
Yep, it's
And
just
it's probably this style of gas. Why would they
up
change
close.
that? Never mind.
Up here says Pine Mountain was formerly known as Chipley. I saw that. Step back in time to the early 1900s when cotton was the main farm crop in the fields around Chipley, Georgia. There's another one on the other side. I'm going to go over there. With the onslaught of the boll weevil and depleted topsoil, cotton production around Chipley, Georgia virtually disappeared. This last one on the corner, I think, was closed the other day when we came by here. But look right here.
Those are bottle caps.
1906. So it was now named Pine Mountain. It was originally Chipley. Okay. So the name has only been around, Pine Mountain has only been around since 1958. See, I've always known it as Pine Mountain, so there's the explanation.